students, today we will study the uses of wheat and its product. The various uses are the wheat or the atta, the powder or the grounded grain are chiefly used for making bread and chapatis, which are the staple food of all over the world. Flour or maida is finely ground grain which is commercially used for making biscuit, cake, pastries, and other confectionaries. Wheat flakes is a popular form of cereal food. The preparation of beer is alcoholic beverage, and alcohols are also the product of the wheat. Wheat straw is used as a stuffing material for chair and mattresses. It is extensively used for the manufacture of straw, carpet, basket, straw hats, etc. Straw find great use as a packing material and a fodder for the cattle. Suji is roughly grounded grain with large particles, and when cooked with milk and sugar, a delicious sweet dish is formed. Cytogenetic taxonomic classification of wheat. The basic and haploid number of the chromosome in wheat is 7, and on the basis of cytology, different varieties of wheat can be grouped into 3 categories. Diploid with 14 chromosome, these are also known as the icon wheat. It is probably one of the most ancient and the ancestor of other form of the cultivated wheat. It In this kind of wheat, the glumes are closely appressed to the grain, hence cannot be used for human consumption and is used for feeding cattle. Tetraploid with a 28 chromosome number, this kind of wheat is one of the popular variety and may have originated by crossing the wild incorn with the grass Agelopsis spaltoides. It contains high protein content and bread prepared from it is highly high quality. Hexaploid with 42 chromosome number, the most popular and recently evolved grain obtained by the hybridization between the tetraploid wheat and the wild grass of Aegialops squarosa is Triticum vulgaris. It is commonly known as bread wheat, as the bread prepared from this is rich in protein content and widely used. On the basis of chromosome number, Haeckel declassified the wheat into 8 kinds. They are the icon wheat 14 chromosome number, Emmer is the Triticum diocacum, Polish Triticum poenicum with a chromosome number 28, Durum Triticum durum of 28 number, Pollard Triticum turgidum 28 chromosome number, Spelta Triticum spelta of 42 chromosome number, Club Triticum compactum 42 chromosome number. The common is the Triticum vulgaris. Breeding wheat has been the staple food of since the man started agriculture, and this has been a continuous effort to develop variety which combine all the desirable characters such as high yield, high protein content, early maturity, disease resistance, etc. One of the pioneer of wheat breeding, Nobel laureate Dr. Norman E. Borlaug, has successfully introduced the dwarf variety with the short, stiff and dwarf stem with a high grain yield and resistant to disease. This variety has been responsible for the Green Revolution in India. The variety Sabarmati Sonara with a high protein content of 20% and a high lysine content of 3.17% has given impetus to the Green Revolution. Constant research in this area has given birth to new varieties such as Sonalika SD 1553, Kalyan Sona SD 1593, Sera SD 1925, Pratap SD 1981, high yielding variety HYV such as UP 2003, SD 2329, HUV W206 are some of the rust resistant varieties. Wheat production. Wheat is the largest grown crop of the world, but in India it ranks next to rice. It is an important Rabi crop grown in over 23 million hectares, about half the total area under food crop in the season, and account for about 70% of the total Rabi food grain production. It is the major crop of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, Rajasthan, Haryana, Maharashtra, mm, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, along with Gujarat and West Bengal, account for nearly 95% of the total area under wheat and for about 96% of the total production in the country. The wheat zone grouping, considering the diverse agroclimatic conditions, the disease spectrum, rust path, and the cultural environment in different wheat belt, grouping of 6 wheat zones have been made. They are the Northern Hill Zone, Northwestern Plain Zone, Northeastern Plain Zone, Central Zone, Peninsular Zone, Southern Hill Zone. Wheat production in the country has been revolutionized by the introduction of fertilizer, responsive drought and high yielding variety to the extent that above from 11.39 million tons in 1966 to 67 it rose to 54.14 million tons in 1988 and to the record breaking of 56.50 million tons in 1991 and 92, yet the productivity remained poor in the global comparison, though it grew from 887 kg per hectare in 1996 to 97. It was a poor as compared to 4719 kg hectare in the Egypt. In USA, 30333 kg. In China, it is 3033 kg in China, 3138 kg in Japan, 5560 kg in France. The introduction of the special food grain production program aimed at improving the production standard in 7 important wheat growing states. Disease infecting the wheat plant. A number of fungal and bacterial diseases attack the wheat plant, causing much economical losses. Some of the diseases are the black rust of wheat caused by Puccinia graminis triticei. It cause symptoms is the black color pustules on the leaf and the stem. Yellow rust, they are produced by Puccinia glumarium, yellow colored pustules on the leaf and stem. Orange rust by Puccinia triticina, orange colored pustule on the stem and leaf. This is the smut disease. Loose smut by Eusteligo tritici. Diseased ear consists of deformed spikelet filled with black dry powdery mass of spore. Flag smut by Eurocystic tritici. Grayish black linear serae appear on the leaf blade and leaf sheath. Strinking smut by the Titilia carries all the year of all the grains of the ear are changed into smut ball which emit a foul odor. Kernel burned Tilicia indica. The grain are partially or wholly covered into a black powdery mass enclosed by the pericarp. Bacterial disease, tundra disease or yellow eared rot by Corynebacterium tritici. The stem get twisted, followed by distortion of the ear and the rolling of the spikelet and the oozing of yellow liquid from the affected tissue. Thank you.